Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a gaming video. Woo! We're going to be playing the Amazing Digital Circus Dating Simulator. That was me clapping because this is beautiful. So start the game. I've never played this game before. I was scrolling on itch.io for free games. Disclaimer, this is a fan-made game and there's no way affiliated with or endorsed by Glitch Productions or Goosework. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Okay guys, just keep that in mind, it's not canon. Can we romance Caine? Why am I saying like this is Persona? Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus Dating Simulator, a slice of life-styled school setting where anything and everything is possible. I'm Caine. I'll be your principal for the duration of the study here at the Amazing Digital Academy. Okay, so I probably can't romance Caine. Maybe, what about Kinger? Kinger's my second best option. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher. Become a straight-A student or a rule-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding love along the way. Oh yeah. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first. What uniform will we be doing? What? I want this uniform. Sounds good. What about your name? What should we call you? Evelyn. Evelyn, huh? Are you sure you like that name? Yes. Yep, that's my name. Alrighty then, Evelyn. Let's head inside. Hi, my name is Evelyn. I'm a transfer student to the Amazing Digital Circus. My parents moved to the countryside after a big tragic event that changed the course of our lives. After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and I packed the car. Today is my first day at this new school. Oh, I love that! I love the sun and the moon. I glanced down at my class schedule. No! Kinger's the teacher! I can't romance Kinger. Okay, what about Zubul? Zubul's my next bet. As I step into the rooms to let any other students know that I might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks tall, like a white piece from a gaming set. He looks like a king in chess. It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name really can't be. Hello, my name is Kinger. Wait, what voice should I give Kinger? I'll just give him my normal voice, I guess. You must be pleased to meet me. Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more of an instinct than a genuine sense of excitement. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... what's your name again? Evelyn, don't mess with me and we'll be all good. I'm Evelyn, and I'm always down for a good time. Hey everyone, I'm Evelyn. I look forward to learning about you. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You can, scroll. Okay, bet. Rightio. Oh. Rightio. Go on and take an open seat, Evelyn. Most of our students don't bite. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. I take a moment to think of who to sit by. I take a seat next to the girl in the colorful hat and sailor uniform. I sit next to the shy-looking girl with a comedy mask and a ribbon body. I sit next to the mismatched figure with a bored look on their face. I sit down to the cheery-looking ragdoll in the front of the class. I sit down in I sit down in the teacher's chair. I'm sitting in Kinger's chair, bro. I guess you're the teacher now. Very funny, Kinger. You have to teach the class. I'll make them pick another seat. Mr. Kinger looks at me apologetically. Sorry, but them's the rules, kid. You know what? Zubul. My beloved Zubul. The Zubul's anime eye, bro. I'm not gonna bother you asking your name or your backstory if that's what Caine wants. I'm sorry? You heard what I said. After a week, Caine is gonna get bored of this, and you won't even be here anymore. Did I do something to offend them? Why do you think I'm gonna be gone in just a week? Oh wait, I actually did that in Zubul's voice. 'Cause that's how it just works around here. Caine comes up with some new student or adventure. Everyone gets excited to know them. Then Caine gets bored or they move away. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm telling you all of this. Nothing they say makes any sense. But I'm still offended being treated just like some sort of side act in a circus. Oh my god, like the Amazing Digital Circus? Well, I didn't ask to be here. All I remember is something happened in my old school. My parents moved out to the countryside. I huff. That's the only reason I'm here right now. Zubul glares back at me, but before we can start to argue, the girl in a colorful hat comes over to us. It's Pomni! Hey, Pomni! Hey guys, what's going on over here? She says. Oh wait, I have to give Pommy a different voice. Well, I point to Zubul. Just keep saying I'm gonna disappear in a week when the Principal Caine gets bored of me. Well, that's no good. She raised her hands, trying to defuse the situation. You know how Caine gets when we don't play along, Zubul. How Caine feels about things isn't my problem. To illustrate their point, they kick their feet up to the desk in front of them. Pomni just shakes her head before extending a hand for me to shake. Well, anyways, welcome to our class, Evelyn. Sorry about Zubul. They just don't really like the new people. Or Caine. I nod. I can see that. Well, if you want, you can come sit next to me instead. I'm sure Kinger won't mind. I cast a glance at Zubul, who's still ignoring me. The invitation is tempting. I think I'll stick out with Zubul. Suit yourself. Don't think this makes us friends or anything. I guess not, but I do find myself... Wait, that wasn't my voice. I guess not, but I do find myself oddly unbothered by Zubul's cool demeanor. That's fair. I shrug. I'm sure you have a reason for feeling the way you do. That oddly seems to pierce their cool exterior. Huh? Well, yeah, I do. I feel like you just really... I feel like you just really dislike Principal Caine. Well, yeah, dislike is an understatement. They pause. He just keeps trying to come up with new things and acts like we should be falling over ourselves. I shrug. It's okay, you don't have to like me. Well, it's not that I don't like you. It's just that... Never mind. It's okay. For what it's worth... I'm sorry I was so harsh on you. Listen, to make it up to you, I usually eat lunch with Gangle in the courtyard. You can tackle... I'm ruining their relationship! No. You can tag along if you want, instead of sitting alone. I'm the third wheel, I'm the third wheel. As I'm about to respond, Zubul sees something out of the corner of their eye. Jax! Leave Gangle alone, Jax. They say, running off. Oh well. I guess if I want to talk to them later, I know where to find them. I love dating sims. I was settling into my desk and getting used to the place when something burst into the room. Principal Caine! Principal Caine, how exciting to have you in our class today. That's my Kinger impression. What was that impression? The new figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor-sharp teeth. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Kinger! Class! How do you do? Principal Caine extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With the sound of porcelain grinding against porcelain, his his eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects. Why can't I talk? Evelyn, wasn't expecting you here. Manic enthusiasm surfaces his voice as he points his cane at me. Maybe you'll be the next secret ingredient to make this school interesting. He pauses a moment, running the base of his chin in contemplation for a moment. Is there a reason you're here, Caine? Zubul speaks to him like they're addressing a Norton insect instead of the principal of the school. Caine perks up. That's right! The reason I'm here to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience, one filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to list more descriptors, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. He turns into the window, stares out of it for a moment. Is he addressing somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside. However, the numbers are in, students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time I tell you. That means the end of school life as we know it. Caine bites his hand and mock horror. The class and Kinger play along, gasping with revelation. Gangle looks ready to burst into tears. However, my sweet tooth students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp look... Oh wait, he's not speaking. At this point, the sharp tooth bubble next to him pipes up. How... How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President? Caine shoots Bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later. You see, my little Tomar Emerald, that's what's one thing no academy has around here has ever had. A cast of colorful characters? A competent principal? Adequate funding? Caine shakes his head. Wrong, and surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here has had a culture festival celebrating unique talents of its students. So I, your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture principal on this side of the Pacific Ocean. Make it flashy. We gotta keep our interest on investors, after all. Deep tissue. I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. That's beautiful. Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you to list everyone's responsibilities. You have 5 days. Break a leg or two. That's my Caine impression. As he abruptly leaves as he appeared. Caine darts out of the room, disappearing from any views his heads to his appointment. Alright, class. Wait, that's my Zubo voice. Oh, what voice did I have for Kinger? I forgot. Alright, class, let's see what roles Caine assigned you for each culture festival. Caine lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read aloud. Ragatha, the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival proceeds with no issues. You can count on me. Zubel and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote the festival. We have a pretty big school here, so we need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival. I don't know. I still don't have anything comfortable showing everyone else. Wait, what? Pomni and Jax, look up what a culture festival is. Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters? No, I like this idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with making for her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragatha. Jax! Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading him to stay quiet. This is oh my god, I can tell this is finale. Isn't she lovely? Okay, the class erupts into chaos as Zubel and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to find out what culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of a class and get her roommates. Not roommates, bro. What am I yapping about? First part, Mr. Kinger seems pretty content, but he didn't let the students bicker among themselves. Maybe he didn't have the rest of his lesson planned, just waiting out the lunch bell. As if summoned by thinking about it, the lunch bell sounds. Everyone drops their arguments and flies out of the classroom. Time to figure out what I'm doing for lunch. Okay, what am I doing for lunch, bro? Is that Abel? From Husband Hotel? No. After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces around me. There was a selection of places to buy from lunch, but none of them stood out from one of each other. I pick up something to eat in the nearest food place and sit down deciding. Wait, what? Zubel and Gangle, bro. Zubel and Gangle. My friends. I pick up the garden salad from the cafeteria and stride into the courtyard. Though there are half a dozen tables out here, they find... Wait, what? I can't... Oh my god, I can't read. I'm illiterate, guys. Gangle gives me a big wave with one of her ribbon arms, her comedy mask showing an expression of cautious excitement. Oh no, what did I... No, we're gonna save right here. Zubel lifts up their claw hand in a friendly wave as well. Hey guys, thanks for the invite. No problem. Did they coordinate that? Either that, or they've just been friends for a long time. So, Evelyn, how are you liking our school so far? That sounds like Pomni's voice. I don't know. It's pretty different from my old school. I start, Zubel and Gangle waiting for my next words. But I think I'm starting to like it here. Gangle smiles, pushing the tips of her hands together with a gentle blush. I like it here too. I'm really excited for the culture festival. We pass the time in silence as we eat our lunches. Zubel is the first to break the silence, pointing out my meal. Are you a vegan or something? Oh, this? I gestured to my salad. Not really. I just grabbed something that looked good before heading out to meet you guys. I think it looks good. Zubel shrugs. I like to bring food I cook myself. I can't stand what Caine stocks the cafeteria with. Gangle has a gentle smile on her face as she pokes a bit of shrimp tempura with a chopstick. How she manages to use chopsticks in both of her hands and tips of red ribbons is honestly pretty impressive. I don't think it's all bad. Wait, that's Gangle speaking. I don't think it's all bad. There's a lot of traditional Japanese foods in the cafeteria. I never got to eat sushi when I was in high school before. They go back and forth for this while I stab at the remnants of my salad. A hush falls over a table for a moment. Then, so, Zubul, are you going to help me get art done for the culture festival after lunch? Zubul looks at Caine pointedly. Honestly, I'm tired of talking about the culture festival. It's just another one of Caine's stupid plans to make us all come together and make him feel good about himself. I mean, come on, Gangle. He's having Pomni look up what a culture festival is. He doesn't care about the culture festival at all. It's just something to make us all busy. I don't see why... Wait, I don't see why I should put in any more effort than Caine is, you know? There's a faint tinkle, like something delicate fracturing. His Gangle's smile falters. Gangle's lip starts quivering, tears welling out the side of her mask. Zubul. Gangle, I didn't mean... But their apology is too late. Gangle's comedy mask is broken and now lies in front of us in 2 pieces. Gangle is now sobbing loudly. They gave me a meaningful look. Come on, Evie, then. You understand what I meant, right? So we got 2 choices here. I'm sorry, Gangle. I promise to help you with the art festival. Gangle Zubul is just being annoyed at being pulled. Yeah, this one. Thank you, Evie, then. Yeah, we love Zubul in this house. Seriously, Gangle. I promise I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Gangle managed to choke back tears to respond. I know that. I just wanted us to all have fun today and during the culture festival. Zubul leans down, putting a hand on Gangle's arm ribbon. I know, and I'm sorry I was being so rude about the culture fair. If you want to take this seriously, then I'll take it seriously too. Are they gonna kiss? Besides, I think Evelyn is really psyched about the culture festival, right? They shoot me a look that tells me it's time to speak up. That's right! I stumble over my words, injecting as much enthusiasm as I can muster. I care a lot about the culture festival, and I'm really excited for us to both work on your preparations with it. I can't speak today. My apologies. Zubul gives me an appreciative nodding. Gangle remains her composure. Wait, is that what it said? Regains. Okay. Her comedy mask is still broken for now, but she offers us both a delicate smile. Thanks, you guys. Can we spend the rest of the day in the art studio working on posters? Actually, I have an afternoon class. Zubul wraps their pins. Oh no! Zubul's angry. You're coming with us. Oh no, I made the alpha angry. I sure am. I made the alpha angry, bro. Alright. Save. Alright, everybody. So I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If this video gets enough likes, then definitely there will be a part 2. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.